question 1. Mia Sarah invested 5,000 ringgit in an investment fund with an interest rate of 8% per year, compounded semi-annually for 4 years. Since the interest is compounded semi-annually or twice a year, we divide 8% by 2, giving us 4% per period. Next, we calculate the total number of compounding periods. 2 times 4 years equals 8 periods. Using the compound interest formula, S equals P times bracket 1 plus I to the power of n. We substitute the values with 5,000 times bracket 1 plus 0.04 power 8, and we get 6,842 ringgit 85 cent. That is the compound amount. Let's move to the next question. To find the interest earned, we subtract the original investment from the final amount. RM 6,842 ringgit 85 cents minus 5,000 equals RM 1,842 ringgit and 85 cents. So the interest earned after 4 years is RM 1,842 ringgit and 85 cents. Alright.
Part 1, question 2. Farah wants to borrow 50,000 ringgit for her business. 4 years, she is comparing two banks. Alpha Bank with 6.8% interest, compound quarterly. Beta Bank with 7% interest, compound semi-annually. I will explain the calculation and compare both banks. For Alpha Bank, the principal amount is 50,000 ringgit. The annual interest rate is 6.8%. It is compound quarterly. To find the per day interest rate, I use the formula I equal K by M equal 0.068 by 4 equal 0.017. Next, I calculate the number of compounding periods. The formula for compounding period is N equal M multiply T equal 4 multiply 4 equal 16. Now I substitute into the compound amount formula. The compound amount formula is S equal P in bracket 1 plus I power source n. I take 50,000 ringgit multiply it by 1 plus 0.017 raised to the power of 16. The final amount is 65,479 ringgit and 48 cents. To find the interest, I subtract the principal for the final amount. So the formula for interest is I equal S minus P. So the interest charge is 50,479 ringgit and 48 cents. For Beta Bank, the principal is also 15,000 ringgit. The annual interest rate is 7%. It is compound semi-annually. To find the per day rate, I use the formula I equal K by M equal 0.07 by 2 equal 0.035. The number of compounded period, I use the formula N equal M multiply T equal 2 multiply 4 equal 8. Then I calculate the final amount. I use the formula S equal P in bracket 1 plus I power source n. I take 50,000 ringgit and multiply it by 1 plus 0.035 raised to the power of 8. The result is 65,840 ringgit and 45 cents. To find the interest, I use the formula I equal S minus P. I subtract the principal, so the interest is 50,840 ringgit and 45 cents. After comparing both banks, Alpha Bank give a lower total amount and lower interest. Therefore, Farah should choose Alpha Bank because it is the cheaper option and save for money.
Part B, question 1. In Pekanbaru, a shop lot costing 500,000 ringgit is purchased with 10% down payment. The balance is paid through equal monthly installment of 2,200 ringgit. The interest rate charged is 3.5% per year, compounded monthly. First, calculate the number of equal payment required. First, we calculate the amount borrowed. The down payment is 10% of 500,000, which is 500,000 multiplied by 0.1 equal 50,000. So the buyer pays 50,000 ringgit as the down payment. The amount financed is therefore 500,000 minus 50,000 equal 450,000. Next, we use the formula for the present value of an annuity. A is the amount borrowed, 450,000 ringgit. R is monthly payment, 2,200 ringgit. I is monthly interest rate. N is the number of months. The annual interest rate is 3.5%, so the monthly rate is 0.035 divided by 12 equals 0.0291667. Now substitute the values. 450,000 equals 2,200 multiplied by the expression 1 minus 1.00291667 raised to the power of negative n, all divided by 0.00291667. Then use 450,000 equals 2,200 multiplied by the expression 1 minus 1.00291667 raised to the power of negative n, all divided by 0.00291667. Then we simplify step by step until we isolate n.
After solving using logarithm,
N equal approximately 311.7. So we round to the nearest whole number. The buyer must make 312 monthly payment. 2. Outstanding arrears after missing 3 months. The buyer successfully paid for 6 months, but then missed the next 3 months. We calculate the accumulated amount of these 3 missed payments using the formula. R is 2,200 ringgit, I is 0.00291667, N is 4 months. Bigger arrears accumulate until the 4th month. Substitute the values. S equal 2,200 multiplied by the expression 1.00291667 raised to the power of 4 minus 1, all divided by 0.00291667. After calculation, S equal 8,838 ringgit and 57 cents. The buyer must pay 8,838 ringgit and 57 cents in the 4th month to settle all arrears.
Hello, so I'm going to explain part B for question 2. During her diploma studies for 5 semesters, Ida received a PTPTN loan of 70,500 ringgit. After graduation, she is required to start repayment, paying equal monthly installment for 10 years at an interest rate of 1% per annum, compounded monthly. Calculate the monthly payment that Ida must make to settle the loan in 10 years. So we can see that from the question, they were asking for monthly payment. So formula that we can use is A equal to R in complement 1 minus 1 plus I powered by negative n, equals to per I. But since the question we're asking for monthly payment, so we are searching for R, so we must move A to the other side and R to the other side, so it became like this. Based on the question, we also know that A is equal to 17,500 ringgit, T equals to 10, M equals to 12, and K equals to 0.01. So for I, we have to use K per M, which is equal to 0.01 per 12. While N, we have to use M times T, which is 12 times 10 equals to 120. So we just insert the information that we got and insert it on calculator. So we got the answer of R equals to
153 ringgit and 21 cents.
For the second one, after making payments for 8 years, Ida wished to settle the remaining loan balance in full. Calculate the amount she must pay to fully settle the loan. So from the previous question, we know that Ida is supposed to pay for 10 years, but she wants to pay more earlier than that, which is 2 months early. So you have to use AN equals R in complement 1 negative 1 plus I powered by negative n per I. From here, AN is N unpaid, so N unpaid is equal to N total minus MT paid. N unpaid equals to 120 minus 12 times 8, which is N unpaid, we get 24. And we just insert the remaining into the formula, and we got A equals to
3,641 ringgit and 39 cents.